Great and beautiful morning and evening to you all, wherever you are joining me at this hour. Welcome to 358th edition of Investdata Trading Academy Live with Ambrose. Yes, I would say that the power of macroeconomic data and the sentiments continue to play out in the matured market in the midst of geopolitical tension and the reaction to ongoing what earning season as more impressive corporate scorecard continue to hit different markets across the globe. This is the good news that was that the starting market this morning, and also it has sustained since on Monday despite the geopolitical tension in the Middle East and that of Russia. But this morning we are seeing that there's kind of escalation, in this Middle East crisis as a kind of airstrike hit Gaza hospital. This has also triggered, and we're seeing also we're seeing a U.S. President also visiting, the Israel Prime Minister or President. That also we're seeing how they're going to manage this crisis, that it will not extend to the neighboring nation like Iraq and every other one around there. But I believe that that the world leaders should come in at this point to know that this issue should not escalate more than this. If not, it's going to do for the global economy again. Yes, it might not lead to fourth world war, but I tell you that the economy that has just started breaking up a little will also start shrinking again. Will start going back. We have seen that there's kind of some cooling of inflation. That has been kind of rampant in the matured economy nearly across the globe, everywhere, even Nigeria here. You can see what our last figure look like. I will tell you that has led to now. But with this second phase of this crisis that is coming in the Middle East, we might see. That's why I think many central banks, even those that have their last policy meeting for the last one November for the end of the for this year 2023, they are also in dilemma at this point. What will be the next step to take? What direction are they looking at? These are the things I think that is playing out right now in the matured economy. But good thing is that despite we're seeing kind of a flattish market nearly across the globe, but most of this market, mature market are printed out, put a stand, kind of the positive sentiment, but at a reduced rate as to speak now, because most of this market are flat. While that of US is mixed, we're seeing that some, major indices in US are slightly in red. While in Asia, we see some of bit out, a little bit out there, and this, this as a result of what the slightly issue in in Gaza and Israel would have seen a better market, because this data that came from China is a sign that yes, the government bailout and also intervention or what called stimulus has started the world kind of impacting on the economy. If the market was expecting, or the economy or the world was expecting a 4.4% in terms of GDP for China for Q3, but now China the number that came hit 4.9. You can see this was a good one, suggesting that the government, as I said earlier, and the stimulus and move has also in that environment. But I believe that the central banks in this different environment are keenly looking at what is happening, observing, and I believe that that will go a long way to see where they'll be heading in their next world, in their next generation. EU is not left behind. EU, like I tell you, numbers emerging from EU in recent time has not been too attractive. But kudos to Canada that they saw that the inflation figure that were released also started cooling off. That means it supported the last post that the bank of that central bank of that environment, Canada, did. And I mean, all eyes are still what will be happening in the coming November. And yes, if you look at the US hotter than expected or stronger than expected retail retail sale report that were released for September, it's a clue. Yes, it looks like yes that is a better thing, pointing that yes, the US economy is stabilizing. But I'll tell you, on the strength of this data that were released, many analysts in that environment also kind of reviewing their forecast for what for GDP, for third quarter GDP and fourth quarter GDP for US, that they might see a stronger number, seeing that we are seeing a hotter retail sales for that period, and also which are also reflected in some of the earnings that was released to the market, and that they are kind of adjusting the expectation for third quarter GDP for US and fourth quarter up. And this also kind of bring a concern that yes, if we are seeing a stable growth in US economy, what would this all be for Fed? But I'll tell you also there's a kind of a trigger expectation that Fed more, might kind of increase another interest rate for November and January, and but others are saying no, they might also slow down. And these are the two sides that is also flowing out in that economy right now. But if you come down from US to look at what is happening globally in the commodity market, you can see that because of the escalation in Middle East, we are seeing that crude oil price has crossed $90 again. As we speak, now it's around the $92. As at this hour, tell you that this crisis, if not contained, is going to send the global economy into another dimension. We saw how the Ukraine Russia slowed down the economy before the other scene break out. But now, if you go that, I'll tell you, heating up oil will become a problem because if Ukraine, Iraq going into this war, that also push oil price up and other. But I believe that all eyes are looking towards Venezuela at this time now, but that would not be able to cover. That's why tightening in terms of this war, not only the court we have seen in Russia and Saudi Arabia before now, but if this war extends beyond the environment where it is now, I think that will be a major problem for the global economy. And that's why also we're all looking at which side to look at as investors in this environment and global economy. And I believe that more earnings that also expect to hit market there in US. Like I told you that we saw yesterday, the one that came, one was positive, another one was missed. But this morning, all eyes are still on Netflix and the Tesla to do also to release their number. This is also going to shape that market as we speak. But if we come down to look at what is happening in Africa, African market for me is also not doing badly. But we're seeing that African market remains mixed as we speak. And if you look at NGS share down here, our local market, we're seeing that it has extended the momentum we saw yesterday, this morning, at this hour. For me, it's a good one for Nigeria market. And this is a result of what we're seeing that the early filers have started hitting the market with their result, as I will discuss in the class yesterday, that we're going to see Infinity Trust Mortgage Bank result and that of UCAP. And at the end of the day, we saw that these two companies released their numbers, and I will tell you the performance of this company are impressive considering the environment where we are right now. I will tell you the number that came from these two, that the two companies grew their top and bottom line. Their gross earnings were in green and their PAT also were in green. For me, it's a good one to start the earnings season for this year, or for this third quarter, knowing that this is the last final quarter of the year that comes with a lot of seasonality. The first thing we're seeing is this earnings season. As we look forward to see more in November, as all eyes are on the MPC meeting. This will be the first MPC meeting for the new leadership of the FS Bank. And also, I will tell you, with the twin inflation figure hitting 18 years high by 26.72, I will tell you that those leaders or those policymakers today in Nigeria are in tight corner, because it depends what they want to achieve with their policy. Don't forget that the major responsibility of any CBN war is to stabilize price and also grow the economy by creating jobs that will support that will oil growth. And also, I speak now, if we go by the decision taken before now by the central bank by lifting up also the 46 the 43 items, I will tell you that will be a real measure for them to rethink their strategy to bring the Nigeria economy right. Because if other countries as we speak now are looking at what to kind of develop their domestic economy by depending on what they are producing, and we are opening doors for importation even when the dollar is not available, I'll tell you that if among these 43 items that were lifted, some will have access to forex no matter what it is, because it depends who you are in Nigeria. But if really we want to really encourage economic expansion, I think we would have find another way. But I'm not totally against it, because there's another way the government can go about it, even though they are lifting the FS, so that they might also use in form of a tariff also to hold these companies that are not bringing. Because if you are going to bring it, even when it's your FS, if you are paying high tariff on them, you might not. That's why I say we are waiting to see the next complementary or plans on where to go from here. I think that's what I believe, that if we really want to grow as a nation, we must encourage Make Nigeria, and that also engage our people. Also, this will be available for us. We have markets already here that will oil our economy. And this, I say, is going to put challenge for them. If you want to high rate, to attract funds, to an economy, bring it, to bring to investing, and because of interest is high. It also, if you want to keep the economy, if you want also the economy to breathe out, so that we can engage all these issues that are coming out, so that the crisis in Nigeria, interest to start coming down, it's also left forward the physical and monetary authority. That's why you must look at what is happening in the environment. That's why the immediate environment is very, very key. These are the key economic issues that will shape the economy, because I'll tell you, it's a matter of time. Even when the market has speak now, it's disconnect with what's happening in the economy. We're seeing the good prices going up, and we're seeing earnings like the two that just came now show that yes, Q3 number have started on a good note. Why we know that some sector that we are not expecting a much, what they did, because we have not seen change in some environment who's going to affect some sector. But if this financial sector has started kicking off on a good note, that will give you an insight to what we should expect in the market. For me, there's no cause for alarm, but you need to work. Keep your eyes in the market. Don't be carried away with the top market. Know when to take your profit in this market, because in a volatile market, it's opportunity to buy low and sell high. And when you see opportunity to sell. That's why I said sell in up market and buy another. When you see up market, it's not the time to be should I say should not sell, because before you enter any stock, you have a good we have said, you have your stop profit target, you have your buy range, you have your stop loss, and when you hit your profit target, you don't need to waste time. You need to take your profit and also what to see the next step, and also take position, because pull back and banding is opportunity to make money. When you pull back, you enter. When they rebound, you sell. You will follow the market up. When the market is a choppy situation, market is consolidating. At that time, it become very difficult to make money. You wait for a breakout. And we see that breakout, and if the stock can break out, the whole market can break out. We are seeing a little change now since the inflation figure was released, because we are seeing that most of other market are in red. For that, it's only equity space to see opportunity. And also, what is the earnings of this company? Will it support a better number? Because most of the price on equity also they have gone high. That means if these companies are not making a better number that will support a high dividend to support their price, it becomes a problem. That's why you must look at companies that know that they have capacity to grow their work, they are paid out on the strength of work, on the strength of their performance. That's why this Q3 number is very, very key, not only in Nigeria, across globe, to know exactly where you start positioning ahead of the company final result will be coming, especially in February, from February or first quarter of 2024. This is how to invest right away. You must not buy and just buying sake. You must know why we are buying, and you must combine your technical and your fundamental sentiment report at all times to know exactly what to do in the market. The market will always create one opportunity for you to make money, but if you ignore the opportunity, market will take the opportunity away from you, because market does not no wait for anybody. It will do what you want to do, but you using your fundamental technical analysis and sentiment will help you to stay ahead of the market. And I will encourage that if you are in this class, don't joke with your trading. Always know when to take profit, when to position, and that is why we continue to guide in different fora here at this live class, our master class, even a Saturday Q&A. will continue to guide investors in the Nigerian market, and those that are outside here the Nigerian market that are also investing in that domain. Also, those that are investing from wherever they are in Nigerian market, they need to understand what is happening here and know exactly what to do. Because I tell you what is going on, even in Nigeria and outside Nigeria, we also go to drive this volatility, and you must understand where to be at any given time so that you can stay ahead of the market. That's why I said looking at the chart also is very, very important, because information you might be hearing might not be reflecting on the chart. That's why you must see where is the market moving to. It will give you a lot of guidance to know exactly what to do. Yes, before we look at the market now, let's look at those results that were released to the market. There are two that came yesterday after our discussion. I want to look at this briefly because of our time, and also continue on our chart. Yes, the result that came from UCAP, I will tell you, for all standard, this result is what is very good. Despite that, we are seeing a kind of one-digit growth in the bottom line. But if you understand the environment we're operating, where market it is now, Nigeria economy, we'll say kudos to this component. We saw that the gross earning for UCAP moved from 14.55 billion to 17.51, representing 20.3% in the green. Up by all standard, it meet our own standard Investdata that the top line must be worth 15 and above. And also, if you look at the PAT, yes, PAT was seeing a slowdown, but if you look at the company, investment income, other incomes, other trading income, now that they've done well, we are seeing improvement. But because of also expenses has increased, you can see that the PAT also moved from 7.72 billion to 8.47 billion, representing just we say 10% or 9.72% in the green, which is also good. And this translates to what? To 1 naira 41 kobo earning per share against 1 naira 29 kobo posted in 2022. And I will tell you that on the strength of this number, you can even forecast that yes, if the company for the past three quarters have done about 1 naira 41 kobo, you can feel that yes, knowing that the last quarter of this year is the most active quarter for the economy, and also that is where you see UCAP performing well. We'll see that on the strength of this 1 naira 41 kobo, you can still forecast that a range of 1 naira 88 kobo to 2 naira final will be possible. And if this company, after they paid 1 naira 50 kobo in the previous year, we're seeing them paying another 180, that will also put the price to around 20 to 2 naira. I will tell you confidently, if there is increment in their payment, especially to around 180. If they supply the market and pay 2 naira, not only that, this is a company that pay will has a high payout ratio from their earnings. And also, if you look at the company and what we call a profit margin for this period, it remained also impressive, despite there's a slight decline from what they did in 2022. Because if you look at the company profit margin, we're seeing that in 2022 they posted 53.1% in profit margin, but right now in 2020, in the last result that I just recently yesterday, we're seeing a 48.1, 48.4% profit margin, which is also very, very good and excellent. I will tell you, it means that in every 1 naira they make in their gross earning, about 48 kobo, about 48 kobo is retained on what as profit, which is good by all standard. I will tell you that profit margin anything above 10 is good, but now we are seeing a company that posting about 48. But no, for me it's a very, very good one for UCAF. But if you look at the cash flow position of UCAF for this period, yes, it's positive, and I believe that this is a good one to look forward to, because now that it's positive, all eyes are what are on the full year result that is expected to come in February, so that 2024, so that we'll know where they're going. If we're seeing a positive cash flow that will sustain the earnings itself, and we have seen them from Q1, Q2, the earnings have been kind of trending up. The trajectory we are seeing, the option trajectory has been sustained. For me, it's a good one for what for UCAP. Then the second one that I really result again is the Infinity Trust Mortgage Bank. This number, I will tell you, this is a fantastic number for, I will say, by all standard. The gross earning for the Infinite Trust Mortgage Bank moved from 1.6 billion to 1.96 billion, about 34.25% in the green. Good one. And PAT moved by 52.04% for also the 9 months. For me, it's a good one. That is about a movement from 514.1 million to 781.1.6 million naira. For me, it's a good one, and this translates to what an earning per share of 19 kobo against 12 kobo recorded in 2022. And this for me is a good one. And for can see also the profit margin for this company moved from 34.9 to what 39.8%. You can see improvement, and that is why I tell you that the financial sector, especially the banking sector, all eyes are the sector to see. And this company, we are not seeing FS the valuation gain here. We are seeing that the net interest income was up, and also other trading income also, and their fees for what their commission on commission on collect fees on collection. I mean, also has improved. Say that it's activities with technology and also with turnover they have been, and I feel that it has spreaded in the performance. For me, this is a good one. Yes, I know that the price that remains stable around the 1 naira 22 kobo, and they paid that 3 kobo their last financial year. But on the strength of earning per share of 19 kobo, if at the end of the year we are seeing 30 kobo or even 25 kobo for full year for this company, that will also be a good one. You might expect to see 5 kobo or 8 kobo from the company at the end of the year. This is a good one. But if you look at the operating cash flow, also you consider that now to speak is in negative, and because of the nature of the work of their business, being in negative is not a problem, because you know that they blend out just like the banking sector. When you see banking, operating cash flow, you look at what is the investment income, and also what's the other one, what's the investment income, and also after look at their investment income, and also look at another have a three column what in the balance in the cash flow. We want to look at the investment, and also look at what whether there's expansion, to see if what they have in those subsequent section of the cash flow will cover that in case that they are in order. For me, for seeing their operating cash flow in negative should not send any panic to you. But I believe that the companies saying that they are making headway, and that is what we are interested in as investors. That their number are looking up, and that will help us to know exactly where to go as as to what is happening in the economy today. We are seeing that dollar is already hitting 1,100, and that's why I said the CBN want to rethink their move. Yes, it has been a move that we have been in for a long time, but the recent decision should also be reviewed and also curtail this exchange rate. But the more we the more we expect to see what higher inflation, and that also kill purchasing power of Nigeria. It's a matter of time all the goods they are producing might remain on the shelf, because if people don't have money to buy, even as we're looking at this is the most active period or quarter of the year, is when you have fun, you can go around. But if you're not shopping, what would they be selling what they are producing? We need to think around it. That's why I said you must understand what is happening. That's why seeing these numbers, I'll tell you it's a good one because we know when all this economic headwind started and what is seeing positive number for such components. Look up and what and Infinity Trust, I would say for me it's a good one. But if you come to look at what is happening in the market right away, the market is in green. We're seeing the market is already trending up. Again, market is doing a 67,411.19, up by what 85.07. That market is up by what? By 0.14, almost getting to 0.14 as we speak now. Is the position of the market right away. But if you look at the market breadth is also positive. We're having a 15 gainers against the 8 losers in the market. Right, we tell you that people are taking advantage of what of price of stock and also earnings expectation. If you look at the losers, let's start from there. We're seeing that the KJ Hotel is within the pack, followed by FCM Coco. We're seeing UACN also among the losers right away, and Mutual Benefit and Omatech. These are the top losers as we speak. And if you go to the top gainers, on the other side, we are seeing that the life of but Veteran Capital and also Eternal Oil, that Communications, Guinea Insurance and Tantalizer. These are also the major gainers as we know, the top 5 gainers right away in the market. But also look at the activities in terms of volume. I think in the volume, I think that Women Bank have done almost 87.96 million share this morning at this hour or this afternoon. This is the position at 4.70 kobo. Also seen that Universal Insurance also at 424 kobo has done 14.8 million share right away, and the Transcorp at 624 kobo has done 10.7 million share, and GT Code 10.1 million share, and finally Access at 16.80 kobo has done 9.57 million share. This is the state of the market as we speak. We'll quickly go to the chart to see what is happening in the market by looking at the chart. Like I tell you that the chart is we're seeing higher highs. You can see here it's all a little higher lows here. But right, you can also see the market is also doing higher highs. Once you break out that higher lows, you can see also higher highs, or you can call it higher lows, but still market maintaining an uptrend. The good thing is that you can see an extension from what we saw yesterday, and also you can see the market has moved up here. You can see this green here. Only that it's not as big as what we saw yesterday. The candlestick of yesterday. This is a smaller one, but keep your finger crossed and also keep your eyes on this chart. This is the market direction in terms of we call it NGS index action. You can see that the market is not doing badly here, but we have to call up our indicators so that we can quickly look at it together and see where the market is going. This is very, very important. I see that the market is having a positive sentiment, and we're seeing improved momentum in the market. For me, it's a good news for the market as we speak now, and the market remaining above the T line. For me, both weekly and daily chart is also a good news for traders and the investor in the market. Yes, you can see the market still remain within the consolidation range, but I'll tell you, it's giving sign that if numbers were expecting to beat expectation, we might see market breaking out what the 70,000, which I said yesterday. But first of all, have to break out what the 68,459, which is the top we are seeing here. This double top we are seeing here. Once able to break it out, a new trend will continue. Don't forget that this is the 2008 peak. The market are broken out now, and also these are also when market break down here, this automatically become what is another strong support. This was the peak before that have turned support now again. But if you look at the market, I'll tell you that if you look at your T line, market is trading high in a high direction, and if you look at where is your T line, market is trading above the T line. You can see that you say, let me make sure that you know where you can see where the market is above the T line, and which is good for me. It's a good one. That's why I say once you see the market crossing T line and then remain above it, they came here. You can see that's a good sign of the market. And the MACD, despite it's a lag indicator, has also crossed the red one to confirm a bullish MACD. And also we have seen a kind of above average volume as at yesterday. And we're seeing that volume is gradually coming back to the market. We're just seeing our money flow is also looking up sharply to reach almost 60 now. For me, it's a good one. And I told you yesterday that it's around 40 something. They crossed that yesterday during the class, and now it's at 60. Tell you that fund is coming back to the market. And I told you why fund is coming back to the market. because we are seeing some also leaving some investment window coming to equity because they've seen that year to date many stock on the stock market are returned more than 100%, and that is far above what inflation of 26.72, and that will continue if we are going to see a better number as all eyes are seen on the Q today. If this number come and confirm the expectation of the market, we're going to see market going up. For that, design investors are really why those that are risk about are still holding their position, while others I think calculated risk are coming back to some equity, looking at what the yield so far of this company and where they are going. I said it before that I declare that a sign, a clue of what we saw in interim dividend for the bank, where we saw a change in their dividend policy, is going to repeat itself in the full year because of what not that they want this dividend to their yield to support their price, because if not, if not alternative market, but as far as we're seeing good yield and we're seeing factors that will drive high payout, that's why we're seeing that investors continue to stay put work in equity space, and that's why we are seeing fund returning. As at yesterday, market was around the 54.6461. Now this morning you can see that I touch almost 60 point in terms of money flow. For me it's a good one. 60.52 money flow per point. For me it's a good one for the market. Yes, we continue to see. Look at other time frame, which is very very good for us. Yes, let's look at let's start from the 15 minutes time frame to see what's the shortest time frame. Let's see what the market is doing on that. On the 15-minute time frame, the market is above what? Above the T line. I think if you can see it very well. If not, let me also zoom it there so we can understand what we are doing here. That we are not joking. That market is above the T line. Even when it's attend here, you can see this 15-minute chart. You can see the market remain above the T line. For me, it's a good one. MACD remain bullish, and also money flow reading 73 right away on 15-minute chart. It's a very good one. We quickly look at 1 hour chart to see 1 hour chart is giving us a sign of what small sell position. You can see that after you can see the last how many hours are seeing position strong one here, but we're seeing a red position here that profit taking, which is also allowed in my part of the market dynamics. Let's also look at what the most very important one, the 4 hours chart. We want to look at it to see what is the position of 4 hours chart. You can see, I will tell you, 4 hours that maintain a good strong momentum. You can see it here. Even when you can see the week here, I mean it has gone up before fully, but that's why you see a little black with here, but still we're seeing a big candlestick. For me, it's a good one. If I look at the candlestick we're seeing here, for me it's a good one that we're seeing. It shows that market is strong. You can see that market remain bullish here, and also money flow reading 81. For me, 81 is also a very good one. This is the state of the market as we speak, and they were seeing volume also coming up gradually. You can see at there, you can see it where it's going for the last 4 hours. That means we need to keep our finger crossed in the market. There's no cause for alarm or to panic, but we have to invest wisely at this point. We'll quickly look at some stocks that I was seeing that are making wave this morning. Let's quickly look at those stocks that are gaining. I will tell you, look at where is Dangote Sugar going this morning. We're seeing that stock gaining. Where is it going? Is it only just the merger news, or we're expecting something else? We want to look at what is driving this stock and how far will it go. If you look at the chart now, this 4 hour chart for Dangote, I'll tell you this is a 4 hour chart. It's not a bad one. But you can see it slowed down a little, but now you can see that it can move up again. You can look at the position. It has touched almost 66 naira, 80 kobo, 85 kobo, but now right away you can see that it's around 65 again. It has slowed down again to around 85 from the chart, but still bullish. MACD all are looking good at this point. And if you look at the formation of the chart, this already is C we are forming here. Once able to break out this level here, and this level is about 71 that I touched last time, that will now confirm a new trend, and it's possible. You can see the way it's going. It's trend above the T line, and this is just 4 hours. I can remain above that for a long time. It's a good one. And volume, you can see the volume here is also supporting this one. This trend we're seeing of, and MACD is bullish. And for me, there's no cause for alarm for Dangote, even with the mind of the mergers was involved. The candlestick, the technical, and the expectation are going in the same direction. That means we're going to see this stock touching 17 naira and surpass it before what they finally come to the market with to consummate the merger or what we're expecting. And this is for Dangote Sugar. Let's quickly look at what is happening in Owando. Let's look at what is happening there. We have seen yesterday and today the stock remain on the gainer chart, and this is 1 hour we are seeing on the Owando chart. You can see Owando chart for me in the last 1 hour. On the 1 hour chart, you can see it has been above the T line, but now it's slowing down to trade flat We're seeing a red position here, and MACD remain bullish, and money flow also is strong at what, at 62. You can see it looking up on a 1 hour chart. Then we'll now go back to look at 4 hour chart for one low. What is saying? Almost the same pattern. You can see that it's remain above the T line. That inch up to around 9:25 this morning before it went around 9:10 right as we speak now, or 9:20 right away. But money flow is looking down on what, on 4 hour chart, and MACD has not confirmed either a bullish one or red for on 4 hour chart. We'll quickly look at 15 minute chart before we move to another stock to see what is happening there. We're seeing volume in Woman Bank. Let's look at why the volume in Woman Bank. If you look at 15 minute chart, you can see that Owado is below the T line slightly. We need to cover MACD is bullish, and money flow is also looking down on what is similar. We need to also take caution and watch what is happening in Owado. Unless you are here for medium and long term, but for traders, watch very well so that you know what to do right away. The time for you to cut your loss or to take profit, you have made profit, and wait for now that's coming below the T line was a cross up again. You can now keep your eyes on Owado for those that are traders so that you won't be what, you won't be caught in the web. This is one thing is very, very important that we should know here. Then also, let's look at what is happening in Wima Bank. We are seeing volume there. Let's see, I think because of our time, we'll take this Wima Bank and also one stop here before we call it a day. We're looking at UBA. Is UBA maintaining that momentum, or Access Bank? Two of them. We'll check any of them before we call it. If you look at what is happening in Wima Bank, with the volume we're seeing, this on a 15 minute chart, you can see that the stock is trading above the T line here, but MACD is already confirming. You can see that once this blue and cross this one, that's a bullish one. But to speak now, money flow is flat at what, at 48. Let's keep our finger crossed for that. Let's go to 1 hour chart for Wima Bank. Give us the good 1 hour market is trading below the T line, despite the volume watching, and money flow is looking down. We're trying to turn up. You can see it here. Below, there is something else. So finally, we'll look at the 4 hour chart for what, for Wima Bank before we now look at the 1 hour day chart. You can see on 4 hour chart, you can see good volume here. But you can see that the sign was saying that yes, trying to resist the decline, but slightly also below the T line, and the phone is not entering. Even with that volume, you can see that it's coming down, and MACD is turning bearish already, ready to cross down, and this is for what, for Wima Bank. Let's look at a day chart. For a day chart for Wima Bank, yes, you can see like sign of green here. After it has been below the T line for the past almost 6 to 7 trading days now. We're seeing improvement. But if you look at your histogram, there's a sign that there's something going to happen. You can see that that's why that MACD is a lag indicator. We are seeing that there's acceleration here. That means once this blue line cross the red one, you must see a good confirmation, and that will signal a crossover for what, of T line above. But one thing that money flow is looking down still on a day chart. That means also trade with caution with Wima Bank. Finally, look at what is happening in UBA this morning. Is it maintaining that momentum that we saw yesterday? And that will be the last for to round up this class for today. Let's look at what is happening in UBA. UBA good one on a day chart. You can see that it remain above the T line. You can see it has been a long time, which is good. We are touched almost as 1880, the ball down now to 1870, and money flow is looking up on a daily chart. You can see that MACD have confirmed a bullish trend, and also a bullish MACD, sorry, and the money flow is looking up to read almost 83, 88. Full is powerful. This is a good one for anything UBA. But look at 1 hour for UBA. That will give us the clue what is happening in that stock. The last 1 hour, we're seeing that UBA is also looking down here. The last one, you can see that profit take trying to resist the line, but still above the T line, even at 1 hour chart for UBA. And you can see that MACD is also giving sign of what, bearishness. Once it cross, and you can see that this one is kind of descending down, not ascending. You can see that it's just descending. I think that it's losing momentum. That's why coming down. And money flow is looking down to be the word 63 point something point forward for UBA. But let's look at the 4 hour chart. Then the 4 1 around the class up. 4 hour chart shows that yes, even we are seeing some profit taking, but still above the T line. Remain bullish, and money flow is leading 87. Good one. We are seeing that momentum is still there, and this 4 hours is very, very important to look at. But there's a myth that, but in all, look at all the indicators, all the stocks, all the momentum are looking up in terms of price action. It's looking up on the 1 hour, on the 4 hours, and on the day chart, which is a good one for UBA. That means UBA Don't panic when you be a job for your position. Yes, on this note, I will say thank you. And before I draw the curtain, I will let you know that the class will not be holding tomorrow and Friday, and the live class for Q and also will not be holding on Saturday, but I will not be in town as from tomorrow morning. I'll have a program elsewhere. I'll be attending. I will be in Lagos. On this note, I'll say thank you and see you on Monday. Then, but I'll continue to give you update on the earnings that come between now and then. That as usual, even for Saturday class, even though I'm not around, also update you about earnings. And those that are in the WhatsApp group, I know that you won't be in a dull time at all because I trust our people in that group to give updates, and also I'll comment whenever I am to also carry everyone along. On this note, I'll say thank you. See you all on Monday, hopefully by God's grace. Enjoy your training for today and also the rest of the remaining week. Still come back live on this class by Monday by God's grace. Enjoy the rest of your trading day. Thank you and bye.